Spawn.
Despair. Raises defense and deals chip damage, but takes hits as counters. The buff defense patches up to counter damage risk. It's a pretty decent starting weapon with strong guard damage. 7 out of 10. Malice. Reduces attack power, but damage taken is reflected back at the opponent. Just like Link's Mirror Shield, it's a gimmick rather than a useful weapon. Still, it's a nice way to scare off anyone using weapons that risk taking reflected damage. 5 out of 10. Torment. Damage is higher. Weak single strikes is a lie, it's the other way around. It also has the effect where your A attacks are harder to break with B attacks. That always happens in general, so it's pointless. It's still worth using until you get the next weapon. 7 out of 10. Misery. Buffs attack and defense while having that useless side effect from earlier. It may not deal as much increased damage as before, but the added defense saves it. This is his best option so far. 8 out of 10. Reaper. Has a longer reach and heals HP on hit, but takes chip damage. This is at least a usable weapon. It's not the greatest, but not bad either. The healing could be better than a paltry 15%. 6 out of 10. Vengeance. Deals more damage and even more through soul charge, but has the same side effect as Reaper. Taking chip damage. It's got a nice damage buff, but not as much as base damage as Torment and Misery. With both of them, you don't really need a soul charge, and they don't have the chip damage risk. 5 out of 10. Redeemer. Has a longer reach and soul charge increases speed, but saps HP during the charge and lowers attack. There's nothing redeeming about this axe. The lacking damage and meaningless speed boost don't mix well, especially when charging hurts him. Easily his worst weapon. 1 out of 10. Soul Edge. Similar to Cervantes and Necrid's variant, higher damage and heals health on hit but loses it over time. This time it's not as harsh as theirs. Loses 3 HP instead of 4. It also deals the same amount of damage as Cervantes's. It's still a dangerous Soul Edge, but an offensive playstyle can make it work. 7 out of 10. Abomination. Deals the most amount of damage, 90%, but takes the most amount of self-inflicted damage on each attack, 9 HP. It also has a shorter reach. On paper it seems like a strong weapon. This is the riskiest weapon when it comes to losing HP on attack. The best way to use this is by spamming throws. A dirty tactic, but safer. Use it with extreme caution. 5 out of 10.
Get the hell out before I change my mind.